Hello, everybody. I said that I was gonna go after the main quests, but as nobody is here to stop me, we're just gonna do these two side quests and then go for the main quests. By the way, I did get Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song in case anybody asks, which I don't think anyone did. I found it on Fanatical for £17. Is spending wise? No, no, it's not. But let's pretend that money's not a thing. Which is funny because there is a character in Genshin Impact that's kind of like a god of money, and he goes around pretending to be immortal for a while, and he keeps on forgetting to bring his wallet because money is definitely not a thing for him. Okay, time to figure out where we are. Okay, that's 200 in that direction. I can probably make it on my own. I probably don't need to teleport anywhere. Okay, let's just give my computer a second to actually load the game. But also, I want to increase the volume because I can't hear all that much. Okay, at 14... I can't even say 14 decibels because, honestly, computer sound settings never make sense. It's 14 something. Like before I switched over to a new setup, graciously given to me by my husband, it wasn't 14 something. I'm sorry, is there a side quest? Where is it? It's not here. Oh, it's below, fair enough. It wasn't 14 something. I would always have my sound settings on 8 something. But now it is 14 something. And you can't even say, is it percentage? Is it decibels? It's just a number. But game mode, there's literally a side quest over here. Okay, I waited and nothing happened. Oh, do you just like casually walk up to your spot to stand for the... Yep, you casually walk to your spot to stand for the day. Fair enough. This is incredibly bright. I hate the fact that we're playing in winter time and there's this much reflection happening.
Pardon me. Is everything all right? No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things. I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells? Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Okay, I'll go and put the bells back.
Put the bells back up. Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
How are you so sure of it?
So just inside the bell tower.
For all you know, I'm extra shit with bells. Complex geometry of following a map. So I'm now getting side quested from my side quests. I don't know if there's a word for that. Probably attention deficit disorder. I don't think it's diagnosed off video games though. Oh, danged. That is very bizarre. Oh. Oh. How is there a chest behind this mirror? No, wait, that's levitating. I want the light. I swear I ran past this.
Visit Ollivander's again. I could open one boxes all day.
Remember a giant ass window somewhere. Not here. I'm definitely getting side quested. Okay, completely normal experience of playing a video game, go. To be fair, I could be a lot better organized when it comes to, you know, playing video games. If I didn't, for the most part, just like played them once. You're definitely here, hello. Come on. We have places to be and people to see, and then I have to return over there. Because I saw more things, so, yeah. There you go. Be happy. And don't worry. Worrying's my job, you don't worry, game. Now I remember that I never solved this in the first place because there was a locky that I couldn't unlocky. But then I unlocked it anyway. Oh, come here. There's a lot of things in here. Means I've never been here. Thank you, side quest of the side quests. Oh, right. I already got something out of this.
Lumos.
Nope. 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 I completely forgot what this thing needs, if it wasn't clear yet. There we go. I find that Leviosa and Wingardium Leviosa technically serve the same purpose, so I'm very confused about the need for two. One would have been fine. I really don't want to, though. So I won't, unless I have to. What, dinged? I must have definitely been here. Would have been really weird if I never was. The Sphinx, a beast with human head and a lion's body, has been used by witches and wizards for centuries to guard valuables in secret hideaways due to its intelligence and affinity for puzzles and riddles. So how do I make this one move, eh? I proposed the automatic Alohomora charm, where the object just detects that Alohomora is in my knowledge base, so it just unlocks whenever I walk past something. Professor Binns, I must... Binns? Wow, what a... what a trashy name. I must say I was baffled by your recent observation that students, in your opinion, seem to be rather lethargic. I can confidently say that I have not seen evidence of such lethargy in my own class. I even took it upon myself to speak with some students in the hope of getting to the bottom of this anomaly. Upon this, I soon learned that you have been lecturing them on little-known facts of historical conflicts. Perhaps you might think of moving more swiftly through the finer details. One of them was almost in tears describing a test question pertaining to Grimbald Weft and the number of buttons found on Wizard's garment in the rebellion of 1752. Apparently, one additional button above the norm had been affixed. This completely reminds me of my own history classes where how many buttons Napoleon had on his clothes has come up as a question. Somebody definitely has done their history homework. It's entirely up to you, but students likely struggle to appreciate such nuances. Only my opinion, of course. And I do hope you don't mind my mentioning. Sincerely, Abraham Ruin. Aww. Poor guy. He was just told he's very, very, very boring. I mean, they're not wrong. But still. There's a lot of things that are above me. Anyway. While I was on the way to get some side quests, I went on the way to get some more side quests, so now it's the bell tower. But then I got sidetracked by the fact that there was a portrait, and then I got sidetracked by the fact that I'm getting sidetracked by the fact that I can unlock things. Missing just swatches of things is just not my style. I see it, so I must get it.
Revelio. Incendio.
You set on fire! Now this paper's mine. I've already completed my collection of papers, by the way. It completed fairly fast. Oh, it's been forever since I've done one of these. Oh, I completely don't remember them anymore. I'm gonna assume that the horned dude stands for 2. So it is 6 that I'm looking for. Nope. Nope. Probably nope. Maybe. You stay there for now. I need a 3. You kind of look like maybe you're a 3, maybe? Yes, you are. Okay.
Revelio.
Solutions going by intuition. It's working. I am gonna get all your loots. It's only fair. It's only because I missed all the loots previously. If I haven't missed all the loots,
Revelio.
I wouldn't be looting right now. There's even a chest over there. How did I miss a full-on goddamn chest? Oh, hi. Okay, I think I figured out how. It's one of them seeing chests. Thank you. Good boy. Okay.
The bells must be upstairs.
Revelio. Alohomora.
More chests that I'm... The last time I've been in Bell Tower, I must have not had Alohomora at all. Now I merely don't have the 3rd level, which I can live with. 1 and 2 will suffice.
Revelio.
Until watch the end boss of the game being like, ah ha ha. You had to get 2!
I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps.
Nah.
Wingardium Leviosa.
What am I even trying to levitate, girly? Come on. Ah.
One up, one to go.
Good thing that it knows where it's supposed to attach itself, because I had no idea. And also nice to know that this is part of a quest. Oh shit! No, 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 no! I lost the bell.
Wingardium Leviosa.
It's okay. It got down by itself. It's a good cookie.
Oh, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
What's his office like right above the bell tower? Because I have questions. He's getting headaches from this. Must be right above the bell tower, right? Ooh. Okay.
Revelio.
That has just gotten dismissed by me. Received the Discord message and the game runs smoother when I close Discord. Right. I don't suppose I can just... No parkouring. God damn it. I'm assuming that down is where we want to go. My wizard GPS is very off. Okay, now wizard GPS know where I am. It's okay. It's okay, it caught up. Gotta say, it still probably beats Google and Apple GPS and all the GPSs that we use, so I can't be too mean to it. You know what it's definitely missing? An annoying voice.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium.
In 10 feet, go to the right. Wait, do I know you? Are you blind? You are the blind man, aren't you? Yes, I think you're the blind man. I've been on many more adventures with your friend. You should have come too.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Ah, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Ah, well, all's well that ends well. According to Hogwarts, I don't remember. I think I was following Natty. What we're gonna see? Yeah, that looks about right. Come on, Wizard GPS, on an adventure we go.
Revelio.
Most wizardy and most GPS-y. So that's something that we have already solved, so I don't need to spend too much time staring at it. Pretty sure I ran through this area enough times to just have everything done, so I don't need to double check. And of course I could have teleported, but how else am I supposed to find extra side questy pose if I teleport all the time? That chest has surprisingly not seen me yet. Oh, that's because that chest is dead. That's fair enough. Why am I up here when my wizard GPS tells me to go in a different direction?
Revelio.
I agree, crows. I agree. I can see a box. It's empty, god damn it. Oh, how nice! He decorated the boars. You know, I always thought that bars needed some Christmas decoration. Didn't you? The only reason why I'm here is because I forgot that this place existed, don't mind me. You see, the school is a very big place. You can't really expect me to have the full school in my thinky thonks. We're nearly at Nati now.
Revelio.
So as I say, for the most part, this year nobody was gathering points. Like, Slytherin is completely at 0, and so is Ravenclaw, and Gryffindor and Hufflepuff surprisingly have some, which is quite the combination.
Revelio.
I wish it was Christmas. You see, it's cold then. And yeah, you can get depressed, but I mean, summer's so much worse. It's 6 a.m. and it's light outside. I don't like it. Hello?
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
So you're grounded for life.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but It became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
You can't blame yourself for dicks with guns.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in
It
this
won't bring
moment.
your father
But
back.
that does not mean that she likes it.
Tiny apple pies.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Oh, thank you. From the bottom of my glazed mask.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
I have now been conditioned to want rewards every single time when I meet somebody with a quest. And hey, I bothered coming all the way over for you. To talk to you. Can you give me something for it, please? No, this is gonna be as close as I'm gonna get. And I'm gonna go on a run. How exciting. There's one item that I really, really want. It's kind of stupid to want it. Considering that I have tiny little apple pies that taste just as nice. McDonald's apple pie. Because it's not an apple pie. It's like this oily, thin bun filled with scorching hot lava applesauce. Very manufactured. Can't really describe it as decent anything. But because it was somehow present in my childhood, at least somewhat, it's not like it was my favorite thing or anything. My brain just goes, you know what would be nice? That thing we had when we were little. But brain, it's a lot crappier. We know. We don't care. It's having for a frozen swim. It's all fine, you know. Don't worry about me. Then again, I am a wizard, which means that I could dry myself off. Considering that the game does not require me to do so, I am just gonna assume that wizards are very hot people. Like, you know, 80 degrees hot, and the water just evaporates off them as soon as they get touched by it.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Is it the fact that half of them is a horse? Is that what does it?
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right.
I have the coolest secrets to hide, dude.
They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
Fa? Fa. Fi fo fi foo.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
I really
Speak with you.
expected one of them to go, little girl.
Time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Your voice really does not suit you.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
Your voice also doesn't suit you.
At your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone.
I mean,
What
do
do you think
you
of
have problems with that?
Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
God damn it. I hope that we could just, you know, go for the cave directly. Wait 34 more hours before this quest you can progress for
He's likely studying.
bullshit reason number 34. Okay. This feels like the correct orientation. There we go. Oh, it's a dragon! I definitely don't see those things, even when the game does. No! Main story time! You know that this is gonna give me a headache. I'm gonna be like, go and do a trial, and it will be puzzle, and I will be like, no, it's puzzle. I don't like puzzle. Puzzles are hard. Excuse me.
Welcome back.
Give puzzle.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
Yay!
Hogwarts.
Oh!
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How
Well,
will I gain access to the headmaster's
this is
office?
concerning.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Oh, right. We have more teachers. Good. I should, like, ask them and stuff. Oh, God. There we go. There's something that's displaying about a polyjuice plot as well. Like, just casually over there on, you know. Oh, there we go. I think a friend in need superimposed itself on Polyjuice plot, and hence why it looked very weird. Don't think that that one was part of the main quest line, it's fine.
Mine now, demiguise.
Yep, thank you. Don't know how I missed that one. It was such an easy grab, too. Were you just pacing yourself while I was sleeping soundly in your rug? Because I feel like you were pacing yourself.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Roanoke.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to
Oh!
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
How many of these do you have? And of whom?
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogwarts. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Now to not act like a student. Oh, no Revelio spamming in this.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Which student gets this one?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
I'm sorry. I hope it's like not sexually transmitted boils.
What could the headmaster want?
I am definitely acting like a student who just gallops through the school like that.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course. Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes! Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him?
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
Oh, I love spreading misinformation to someone else. It's the fact that I can speak to them all as well.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
A little. Something is very off with the headmaster.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that.
That ought to give Professor Fig...
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I want you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Jesus Christ.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Never,
made it just in time.
never speak about this when anyone,
Right. I can't believe it worked.
even me.
Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Excuse me, to find the gargoyle, you mean? To find the gargoyle? I guess I don't remember where that is either. I just love the fact that you can speak with everyone and everyone's like, this is so sus. Come on, game. There we go. Thank you for processing. We have a trial to do. And things to see, places to be.
Revelio.
No pingity pings. I think I have investigated this place very thoroughly. Ring around the rosy. Bucket full of posies. And hopefully nobody falls down. I just love how my guess was pure bloods forever. Oh, I still love the troll suit. We're definitely running around in a circle here. Ooh, extra staircase. Don't remember if this was ever locked. It probably was at one point. 15th of February, 1851. This morning's crystal gazing was most discouraging. I was initially thrilled to see Ministry of Magic in my future. The Astrum appeared to me clear as day. I've always dreamed of working there. However, as the atrium dissolved into a sea of brooms, and less rows of them, my elation turned into despair. Am I destined for a future in broom regulatory control? The tedium would rival the song of Whooper for my sanity. For now, I must accept that I'm simply not naturally inclined towards divination. Although perhaps I have some subtle skill in that I can sense that. Likely so. 51 has been quite a time ago, so I have questions. Primary question is, how long has this little thing been lying around in here? Secondary question is, how long has this thing been lying around in here? No, it's 3. Yes, it's 2.
Alohomora.
We don't like our 3s. We only like our 2s. To be fair, 3 isn't that bad of a number. It's just that my character can't count up to 3, and that's a problem.
Revelio.
Ah, more things! Just from me, thank you very much. Professor Hecate. As discussed, I have corresponded with my goblin acquaintances at Gringotts. All have condemned Ragnar's actions, and some have privately considered that his motives may not be what they seem. From what I've heard of his treatment towards others of his own kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I am inclined to agree with our friends at the bank. I will let you know what more I hear. Suffice it to say that for now, we must remain vigilant. Hey, we looted a floor.
Revelio.
Might not be all the floors, but it's a floor. Just better than not a floor. Whoa. That looks like a very special lock.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Hey! I can French fine enough.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Oh, that's a 3. Hey, that's a 2!
Alohomora.
Let's rob the professor while we're at it, eh? Could I just get a flu powder, like, directly into this room? Would that be legal? I'll come back in the second quest. I'm very interested that there is this little area over here.
Revelio.
Ooh. This enchanted hat, as created by the 4 founders of Hogwarts, is the means of which students would be placed into one of the 4 schoolhouses. You practically get to pick. Skilled at legitimacy, the sorting hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing it to determine their thoughts and abilities. And if you suck, you go into my house. And if you go into my house while sucking, you get to eventually learn all the forbidden spells. Don't question it. Not all headmasters and headmistresses enjoy reliving the day-to-day challenges of running a school of witchcraft and wizardry. Some prefer to enjoy a well-earned nap when possible.
Revelio.
Do they have to relive things? Do they have to exist as a portrait? Is it a thing that they must do?
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Oh. You're for boils?
Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
What are you doing here? Well, the portrait let me in, and then I got trapped in the magical book. Any further questions? Could I leave, like, not through where I entered? Because that would be ideal.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Okay, this is the first cool trial. Somebody had money for this part. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by
Running while being invisible often works really well.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
Don't yell at me. It's not very nice. No yelly yelly. It's enough that you do the scratchy scratchies. Don't like the scratchy scratchies.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
God damn it. I do think that this is the right direction. So wait for all three dudes to turn around and then just go, right?
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Feel like there were more dudes this time around than previously. Don't you hate it when you're invisible and death is looking for you? Happens to me all the time.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
The giant ass death won't be able to find you if you go up a ladder? You kidding, right?
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
What I find interesting is that they're not Death Eaters, they're literally death. What did I do? What did Main the story do?
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Ooh, housey house.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Revelio.
Oh my god, I can actually cast Revelio now. Sure, I don't have my own abilities, but Revelio. I was wondering why that wasn't the staircase when I was on the wrong side.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Can I leave the death zone?
I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Oh, it's nice to understand the value of the Cloak of Invisibility now, but don't know why you're showing it to me because it's not mine. It's not something that I get to keep. Don't tease me like that. Now I want that loot.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Okay, so now I can fight my way forward. So this one can kill death? I mean, that's pretty metal. Probably not the greatest thing ever. Because, I mean, you don't want to live forever. That sounds kind of very pointless. Stop that! Bad man! I say that to literal death. Oh, I know. What happens? That was the wrong button, I think. Wanted my spells. I think I can't use my spells in here. Do I know what I'm doing? Of course not! Everyone knows that the right way to counter trolls is with cabbages. So can I keep something of this strength, please? Because this is strong. Who's left? That guy. Who else is left? Thank you! Thank you, Death! For letting me go places. Hello! We're currently doing the third trial. We just proved the portrait, people! That you have the right to defend against the calamity, I guess. I don't know how do you want me to use this one, because it doesn't... Isn't the Philosopher's Stone like about immortality only? And in which case, how do you want me to use that against death? This is just like a reaction that doesn't work together because
Far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing.
I can't believe she's dead.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Neve! May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Hi! Fuck off, please.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there's no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Nah, I stand by it. This was by far the best trial. Petition to host more trials inside of books.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Stop eating soul particles. It's not good for people around you. Leaves them empty. Good thing that that person's definitely dead by now. Nice thing about memories is that everybody dies. Oh, this is good. I don't need to return to the friggin' professor's office. So you get to not know that I pretended to be the professor.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
The first?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
Let's be politically correct.
But how did she gain power?
And not go, oh, it's fascinating that you can eat the negativity around people.
I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration.
I do like how you're like, sit down for a season more.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
Negative emotions specifically.
Emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Okay, maybe he's gonna write it all off as being friggin' drunk. Why do people even bother? That is my question.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
As I can't figure out how to do moderation, I'm just gonna leave it there for now, but... Seriously, you think you're gonna... sell viewers to me? I'm very comfortable streaming to no one, thank you very much. Oh. Oh my! We have a Sebastian main quest. Don't particularly want to do Deek's quest. Look at me. Maybe I'll finally focus on what matters the most and actually, like, finish the game, maybe? Just seems like the kind of thing that one should eventually do for, you know, the game's sake. Oh my god, the map opened even more. like side quests, but I feel slightly full on side quests. It is okay to not do them all. Repeat after me. It is okay to not do them all.
Indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I'm glad for you. I have places to be and not there. People to see, mostly in this direction. I am gonna commend this game for one thing, it's freaking long. I'm approaching... Well, I will be over 40 hours now. And this is me not doing absolutely everything. There is a possibility to do absolutely everything. So if you're looking for a long game with fantastic set design, this could be it.
Still clear. If anybody cares.
I love the characters. I don't think that the story is particularly strong, but it doesn't need to be particularly strong in every single game. Like, I don't care about the Goblin Rebellion, honestly. It just sounds like an excuse for me to play this thing. Like, for the whole thing to go down. I am kind of interested about, you know, person that managed to eat negative emotions. That sounds very... Sebastian things are always fun. Sebastian, my boy, could be the main focus of the game, and I would have been playing it just fine. Yeah, I think I will need to plan for this one. There is an insane amount of collectibles in this game. After a while, they stopped giving you rewards for collectibles. But you can still continue to collect them. Just the width and the breadth and everyone's accents and the set work, it's absolutely pristine. The story is a little bit weak, but that's alright. And the game's length is more than what I bargained for. Because I suck at playing long games these days. I don't have all the time in the world, and I like to divide it over multiple different things. So shorter sometimes is better, but I can't say that I'm dissatisfied.
Nothing pleasant about this. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Sebastian, you just sent me an owl.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I received both of them.
I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
No, we sorta can.
You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Shit. Oh shit. Well, Sebastian tried to eat Anne's soul to make the pain go away. It's not the best idea. The game hasn't told me why soul eating is bad yet, but I'm gonna say it's probably not the best of ideas that you can have. Like it kind of crosses into that do not do territory, you know?
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends. For now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice.
I'm not really friends with the portraits of historical people, but thank you for implying that.
Before we're spotted.
Let's go. Yes.
Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Wizard GPS, take me to the right place. Hello, Rofi! I have purchased Swan Song. That's gonna be a thing. I definitely need to reselect my spells. I don't.
Stop it!
My battle is the way that I'm gonna win fights. I am trying not to die. God damn it. I failed the not die bit. Oh yes, it's not really new. It's been out for a year on Epic Games Store, so we pretend that it's new.
Before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path.
Definitely reselecting my spells. And I need everything that does damage for any particular reason.
Raiding, I imagine.
Ah, yes. It's that new game that just came out, Rofi. It literally released today. What was that about me trying? It was a nice try, you say? How nice of a try you think it was? Very nice try. A super duper duper ooper nice try. Because I think that it was a super duper ooper nice try. All the rock are belong to me. All the bag are belong to me too. You know what? If Sebastian goes...
Those overhead? Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
I'll continue trekking up the mountain in a second. I found the cave. Felt like I needed to be here. I was gonna say. Is that if he tries to eat his sister's pain, I won't stop him. It's his choice. We can't just later on figure out why it's such an incredibly bad idea, because it sounds like a very bad idea. And then when we figure out why it's such a bad idea, we will laugh at the dude. I want to see if I can pull more than 4 without them going into the wall again. Nope, the answer is no. Gotten everything that we can. But I swear, in general, going with the solution of it's fine, I'll eat her soul, is just not the best way to go around feeling pain. Like, that does sound like an incredibly bad idea. So, I feel like we definitely are gonna find out that it is an incredibly bad idea. And, I think Sebastian might find it out firsthand, seeing where his story is heading. Which is, you will be missed, Sebastian, but also, thank you for serving your purpose in teaching me all of the unforgivable curses.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
Okay, I agree. Screw planning. I never liked planning to begin with. I thought that you were just saying that I was boning you, but now postponing the inevitable works too.
That was meant for me.
Yes, and if I can't do that, then I'm gonna do this. Was very much meant for you, though. Have some barrels!
They got what they deserved.
Have all the barrels!
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't.
That mentality only works until you die.
Let's keep going.
Afterwards, it's just a ghosty going, sorry dude, what? And then the dude just looks at you and goes, whoopsie doopsie. And then you're like, dude, that's not how this works. We just wasted our physical bodies. And he just goes, shrug. I definitely appreciate the playstyle, my man. I might not appreciate as much if I was actually there, but...
Made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Ah, so that's what this is all about. By goblin rules, what they're doing is entirely legal. Everything always belongs to the person that made it.
To your demise.
Must be a very hard society to navigate,
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
considering that technically that would forbid any buying or selling of goods, as everything would be rental only. But I have a feeling that eventually we'll figure out what rental-only society feels like, considering that we're actually heading there now that I think about it, and I don't like that thought, so I'm gonna stop talking now. Yep. You pay for your right to rent the thing.
This must be it.
Your shield does not protect against barrels.
Wait. For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lodgok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it, that's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing, to find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lodgok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly...
Well, that was very nice and rational of you.
And do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
I thought I might be able to offer you a fuck in exchange for, you not just rushing off. But now I don't need to, and it's very nice of you. It's very nice of you, because, otherwise I think my plan could have actually worked. I think you might have gone for one. I mean, you are, what, 15? Hormones raging high, yeah? The game's schooling me on gear choices. This is the best that I can do, game. Stop it.
How fitting.
Oh no, spiders I can't curse, which is definitely a problem. Oh cool, if I cut through Sebastian, he's not gonna feel it. Good to know.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Who, you? What? What do you mean? What have you done? Are you talking about me cutting you? I'm sorry, dude. I was just trying to murder some spiders. You happened to get in the way of me murdering. Crucios do not normally work on spiders, so Oh, it seems that Crucio had at least some effect on the spider, so that's nice. Normally the spiders are immune to spider torture, but maybe I'm getting better at torturing overgrown insects. I don't know. Maybe that was my issue. I was just not good enough at overgrown insect torture. But overgrown insect torture is possible nonetheless. I wouldn't know. I can't really say that I tried that in real life, nor that I would like to. That just feels very, very, very pointless. Ah! Okay, that's where you are.
There's a victory that came none too soon.
Look at me killing things!
Spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin.
Taste supremacist. I'm sure that goblins taste just fine, my man.
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
I think we're in combat. I don't know with what.
Not sure what I did to deserve that. Sendo.
What do you mean, my dude? I like casting Bombard on everything and everyone.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
You would like an emptier cave, huh? Mister just wants to move into an empty cave over here. Can't say that I can't see the appeal. I can definitely see the appeal of living in the cave. It's cold and damp. If I can't crucify you, what is even the point? There we go. Everyone's dotting all over the place. And because of this, my spells are just going through them like water.
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
Don't mind my character, I'm just a bit excited when I dodge.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Hopefully I don't need to set things on fire again, because I don't like to have that out.
Slut or instinct?
Yes, thank you for a health potion, middle of nowhere. It's much appreciated. Okay, I see several.
I'd imagine we need to find all 3 rune symbols to open the door.
Oh, I see. This one was covered in cobweb. So it couldn't go off.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Why do you dislike spiders, my man? Because if you do, you can get your hate out on the spiders over here. I have had a breakthrough. The powder that I honed with my professors, with which I conjured and built such pretty pillars, must be tempered substantially for the much more delicate endeavor which I now undertake. It feels somewhat like removing a memory, but the magic is wholly different. As I withdrew the merest whisper of pain from just above the heart, a faint haze appeared and then just as quickly seemed to dissipate. I sensed a surge of peace myself, as though I knew instantly that what I was doing was right. I wonder now if the haze may be contained, if memories can be stored in pensieve. Surely these extractions can be kept safe for further study.
Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
She liked to make an Easter hunt out of them. Have you no joy in your life, Sebastian? This babe will surely bring you some joy. He's trying really hard. Forever Box is very peaceful. Very joyous. Well, currently, I'm more concerned with everything that isn't a troll. Feed, my cabbages, feed! Feel like I may be out of throwables, which is not great. Yes!
Nice teamwork.
Let's not do that again.
Friends together.
So nice to live in the world of magic.
More than one. Revelio.
Such joy I felt helping my father after all those years. To hear his voice again, I cannot begin to describe how much I missed it. I confess I was wholly stunned by the Keeper's reaction. I should have expected it. How can they stand by and do nothing when they have the power to do so much good? Who is Professor Rackham to tell me that I can and cannot do with my ability? The audacity of all of them, judging my work without any real understanding of all that I've accomplished. I do have some hope. The headmistress seemed somehow to understand what I was doing. When the time is right, I shall go to her. She may be able and willing to help. Until I know otherwise, I must continue my work alone for now, but I will find someone to help me. I will find someone else who understands the gift that we've been given and our obligation to use it. I will store what I learned safely away for the moment. One day I will be able to share it with another who is like me.
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
I mean, she was a little bit everywhere, so yeah, not surprised. Now, excuse me, I have some parkour to do. And in this direction. Find all the health potions because I do need them.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view, well worth
Ah! No, 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 no. I did not know that there wasn't a piece of land there. I saw a bag and thought run towards the bag and it nearly ended badly. Okay, I can't just trigger my dodge. Suppose I can. A little bit. Oh, nope, doesn't work. Glad we tried. GG. No re. It is now the staircase that I see. Only we had some human bones to make a bridge out of. I seem to be fairly good at that in this game. I feel more and more capable each day. My sense of purpose, knowing that what I am doing is precisely what I was meant to do, has never been clearer. Hello! Hope you have a lovely day too. The number of souls I have been able to help grows by the day. So much pain. I have discovered that this magic itself somehow confirms that what I was doing is right. Each time I breathe in the haze even a little, it's as though I become more capable. I'm being rewarded for my courage, rewarded for using this magic the way that it was meant to be used. I fear, however, that I must find a way to store what I cannot use in the moment. I do not yet understand its power and do not want to leave it to chance. I have an idea it's not without risk, but I feel that the risk is well worth it.
Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
Let's not disclose what it was or anything.
Must be another floor above us. Not sure what I did to deserve that.
It wasn't directed at you, shush. Merely wanted my loot.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
Stop whispering to yourself. Disclose things to Sebastian. I'm sure he's not gonna have unhinged ideas.
Another rune symbol. Seems as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
You don't need to fluent when all of the symbols just mean hit this. Oh, cool. Ran out of slots for stuff. That's how much loot I've been carrying around. The question is any of it any good? No. Yes. This is definitely not any less unhinged. Nope. Nope. And no. Good to know. Ah, so there's where the other one is.
Not sure what I did to deserve that. Could this be Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here.
How could I have been so terribly wrong? The headmistress won't help me. I tried to make her understand she, like the others, is blind to the possibilities of what I can do. I've come to learn that I can rely on no one, but I am a more powerful witch than I have ever been. And I know that it's due to the work I'm doing. I shall not allow my magic to lie dormant, as the keepers do. How I despise that ridiculous name, as if keeping power all to themselves is something to be lauded. I confess I have begun to wonder if it's ever just find another in my lifetime with whom I can share this work. If I do not, then I should find solace in the knowledge that I have left them a trail to follow, a path from which they can learn. Perhaps they will do what I cannot, heal the world.
I know from the memories I've seen that the keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
I mean, I don't disagree with them. Soul eating is just not a thing to do, okay?
The final canvas piece of the triptych. We've done it.
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
You said that a many times.
Will shed more light on all of this.
Inventory full? Again? Stupid inventory. Now my question is it spring yet, or does winter get multiple sets of main story? Mummy, is it spring yet?
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Do it! Oh!
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
Time to drown myself again.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
I do enjoy how Sebastian gets the full recap. Just so that he definitely knows the whole thing, you know?
What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
Alright. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felcroft, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care, if at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Probably because that instinctively sounds like a very bad idea. Just an uber bad idea, like very bad of an idea. I just want to sell, man. I just want to go and sell. The quests that I have already started, I wouldn't mind doing, but like the rest of them, no.
I found one of Randrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
What are we looking for today?
Lodcock's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
What are we looking for today? A vendor to sell things. Thank you. Take it all. I have more. Take everything that I ever had. Please. Don't hold back. Everything's yours.
I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
Well, thank you for that. Now, what I do want to do before the main story is more Sebastian things. Because, come on, Sebastian's a sweetheart. And Sebastian's a sweetheart. And that's all that I ever need to say. He's also kind and highly dangerous, but that's okay. There we go.
I simply pretended that someone had used Expelliarmus.
Why are there so many chests that I haven't opened? Are all of you rank 3? You're not even locked. What the hell, man? Mine. Mine. Look, if you left your shit in your house, it's fair game, okay? I have the right to just come in and take it.
Revelio.
Should have left it somewhere where it's harder to break in, you know?
Alohomora.
What is with the amount of level 1 locks that I have never unlocked? Mine.
Revelio.
Oh, time to eavesdrop. Alright. It's just tiny little things. It's not relevant. Irrelevant. No elephant was found. No.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
I think you'll have to kill a person. Do you want it to be the blind guy?
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work
Just-
out how
just
to make the
saying.
dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
I just realized how dark it is. Oh god. The last spell that you learn is Avada Kedavra. I wonder why. Huh.
Good luck with Ominous, until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Would you like to put down your sister? I mean, that is definitely an option too. So, like, if you would like to put down your sister, that is a way that we can go as well. That's completely fine. You know what? I'm gonna run up all the way to the quest area and then maybe do it. I'm kind of hungry. I'm like, I should stop. And then I go, no, maybe no. Maybe I should go on. Just a little bit longer. I want to clear this game, goddammit. Oh, kites! This is definitely bright for me knowing what's possibly coming. We're either killing the blind dude or we're removing a part of a soul. Neither one sounds very appetizing and good. Totally not like a super bad idea. Potentially even both. Like, how much do you think Anne would hate us if we avowed a cadaver the friend?
I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Just come upon less difficult times, matey. Why is it my problem?
It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Cool. For you and for the cave.
Bring me 1,000 humans to battle.
No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already.
If I can choose to not fight a troll. It's only reasonable that I choose to not fight a troll. The game keeps on telling me to equip better gear.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits up.
It's fine, I don't need to be sneaky. So I don't need to care. Everything's an explosion now. I like that my curses of torture pass from person to person. It's very cool. 10 out of 10 would torture again.
Heart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat.
Beep beep! Choo choo!
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress. Who was on that car? Let me have with his part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead.
So, if like regular non-magical people, right, have their own cultures and they're going on with their own lives, and goblins are like making their own shit, and wizards are making their own. How many races do you think are in this world just like doing their own thing? Because I have a feeling there's quite a few. I need something that pulls, not pushes. This way, I don't need to pull or push it more than once. It can just stay at halfway point. Look at me being smart. Yes! Yes! Come on, loyalist. Yes! Go yes with me.
Your spells glance off of me.
Can't be arsed finding a yellow spell. You can just eat a Crucio. Thank you. Is that how they judged what is an unforgivable spell? Whatever goes through everyone's shields. Because otherwise, bombarding people should be pretty bad. I don't know, maybe they don't think like that. Maybe bombarding people is actually a pretty good hobby. This is the thing that you do with your buddy friends. This should do. Just about. See, future speedrunners, I'm giving you ideas, as if they would have not already have thought of this. I like the guys that are like trying to defend themselves with red spells. They're like, you know what you should actually throw at me? A fucking attack spell, like you would in a fight anyway. Please assemble all your nearly friends for Happy Bombarda. While I fall to my death. Please ignore that.
Ranrock is here. I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him.
Anyone else for a cheeky little Crucio today? It's a very fine morning for Crucio. What gave that away? Is it my struggle to be effective? That was my struggle to be effective, wasn't it? This guy has been threatening me for such a long time now. If you have to tell somebody that you're gonna make them play that many times, no you're not.
I'd better light these boilers if I want.
Oh, it's this way.
I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does. Revelio.
If I just kill Mr. Goblin Man.
The wizarding world will
Will the game just end?
I can end this right now. I to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
I don't know who you are, but I don't want to pay. I don't have the money, honey. I like my Crucios free, thank you very much. Okay, it feels like there's very few things remaining outside of this troll, so... maybe that dude too. Okay, I suck at getting to higher ground, so I'm unfortunately out of majority of things. That was not what I meant to do. I don't care about you, dude. Please stop taking my attention at the wrong times. I have this thing to contend with, and I'm a lot more worried about him. You were not even important enough to get a mention up until you started yelling at me. Yay! One more troll dead. Please stay dead.
Revelio. Bombarda. I have to find a way to stop that drill.
Well, did that work? Am I dead? Me!
Is unfortunate.
A lot of rock, I agree.
We'll build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was.
Don't!
Are you alright?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young one Gnomes are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind! Abracadabra!
Poor Lodgok, dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him.
His last words were, "I was bringing it to you." So how many friends will we have by the end of the school year, eh? And how many will just be dead? Because, if everyone dies, I feel like I should bring some alcohol. And I don't have any right now.
I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Okay. Just wanna say. This is the final one. Guys, we can literally judge how many main story quests are remaining of this, I hope. It's 3! Good to know. What did I just accept? Did I ever accept Top of the Class cloak before? Okay, so shit and shittier is what we have. Not something that I want to be wearing, but it's good to know that it exists. This is weirdly enough kind of cool. There we go. Red green. It is a me, the red green. I do wanna speak with Natty. I keep on going, you know. I'm just gonna go, and then I'm like, I do wanna speak to Natty though, because I don't think that that's gonna start a quest. I think she just wants a conversation, which happens sometimes. People are like, can you just drop by and have a talk with me? And then I'm like, no, I cannot because I don't wanna. Work is sending me messages. Don't appreciate it. How far away is she? Not that far. Outside of the fact that I need to run around the school.
How does my fizzing whiz beer is still brewing?
How does my fizzing bear is still growing? I too wonder this wonderful riddle. Now, do I need to hold your hand while your mommy yells at you again?
Some days are more different.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with
Oh,
him.
you're just having the regular panic attack. That's fine.
And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often.
If you want to stop doing that, then how about you just go and loot the school, which is what I'm doing.
And the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them. Beginning with Harlow.
We will get them.
Thank you for speaking with me.
And the hole
Very helpful.
in your heart will not fill. It will still be there. Nothing will change. You'll go out to seek more criminals, and the hole will still be there. But anyways, we can solve Natty's holes when we are back. Or I should definitely go now. I should get some food. I should see why my work is messaging me. What is in that direction? Why do I have a marker? What is this marker? What is this marker? I don't know what this marker is. I'll let it be. May it exist in peace. Oh, okay, it's Mr. Moon's. I don't need anything of Mr. Moon's anyway. Not right now anyway. So, thank you all for joining me. And I will see you next time. Hopefully not too far away from now. Kinda got all the other things that I want to do. Like, you know, we can laugh at Swan Song. It might be alright. You never know. It might be engaging. But there's a lot of talking and politicking, and I'm not very good at either. Heard that the puzzles are kind of funny though. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna see you next time. Toodaloo.